Are you tired of getting in your own way, feeling frustrated, stuck, trying to get to that next level, achieve that goal? I'm Michelle Convoy, and today we're talking about the 2 blocks to transformation. Transformation is all about being able to add more life, to create, and to achieve our goals. And when we're not able to do that, that can be frustrating, right? So, what are these 2 blocks to transformation and actually being able to expand and evolve into your highest, best version of yourself and achieve those business goals and personal goals? One is your conditioning. And what I mean by that is for many of the people that I work with, they are able to identify some core wound that impacts their behavior and their way of thinking. So there's this conditioning around a way of thinking, a way of behaving that initially, when that wound happened, was meant to protect them and help them accommodate, tolerate, and survive an environment, our early childhood experiences. See, most of us, despite how great your environment and your childhood was, experience some level of break in the connection, some kind of wounding. So the key to get unstuck, to be able to transform your experiences and get the results and the goals you desire requires that you pull back the layers and identify what your core wound is. Some of the common core wounds would be the wound of abandonment, the fear of being abandoned, alone, cast out, right? Cast out of a tribe, a community, ostracized. Another core wound would be rejection, feeling rejected. And the other side of that, that some clients talk about, is having experiences of feeling attacked. The other common one is feeling like you're too much, and then also having experiences of not being enough. Because your fear is that you're too much, you constrict and hold back the fullest expression of yourself, and then the result is lack, scarcity, not having enough of what you want, what you need, because of the constricting to not be too much. Because if you're too much, what could happen? You could be abandoned, you could be rejected. There's an example of what I mean by this conditioning that affects your thinking. It impacts your behavior. And at the root of all of this is there's an emotion that you're trying to protect yourself from experiencing. So you engage in thinking and behaviors that protect you, but ultimately keep you stuck. The second block to transformation, and why you might be continually getting in your own way in achieving your goals despite how much you may want to reach them, is a way of thinking that is also rooted in this core wound, but perpetuates worry and fear. So here's what happens. You have a goal. You get excited about the fulfillment of that goal. You have a vision, a dream. You get excited about that vision or dream. And then all of a sudden you start to have a moment of doubt. And instead of moving through the doubt and pursuing the goal, you stop, you hesitate, and you get caught up in worry thinking. Worry thinking then activates the part of your brain that accesses memories that confirm how risky or dangerous this possibility might be if you were to pursue it, and you might have to hold back and hesitate. So in the example that I gave before, hold back and silence your voice, and don't be too big in the world, too visible, and pull back to protect yourself, right? So if you were to pursue that goal, you might get too big, you might be too visible. And the doubt is, oh no, there's a risk here. And then the worry is, oh my gosh, what could happen? And as a result, you then experience an emotion of fear, of overwhelm, of shutdown, and you're not able to move through that. And those are the two main reasons that I have found personally and in working with my clients professionally that we get stuck, sabotaging ourselves, recreating the same experiences over and over, having those upper limit issues. So it's your conditioning, your conditioned way of thinking and behaving based on some early childhood experience. For most of us, it happened before the age of 5, but definitely not past the age of 7, that caused you to perceive some kind of threat. Back then it was real, but now it's the very thing that stops you from moving forward, that keeps you stuck because you keep looking for and seeing that threat. And that's where the doubt comes in, and that worry way of thinking gets activated, and the emotions and the body experiences of, oh no, I'm in danger, get triggered, and we get in our own way. If you'd like to receive some support in identifying what your core wound is, what your worry story is, what your fear emotion is that keeps stopping you, and most importantly, help you get unstuck, let me know. Leave a comment. If you got questions, leave a comment below. I look forward to supporting you to achieve that next level of success, and most importantly, transforming your experience and your results and being the best version of you. Michelle Convoy, bye for now.